We enter the bottom of the 7th inning here in Fairbanks, Alaska, on a 3-2 ball game between the Matsu Miners and the Alaska Goldpanners, with the Miners on top. But that means the night is done as a new right-hander in Trent Thompson comes to the hill. The night is done for Zach Warren, who works 6 innings, allows 4 hits, 2 runs, both of those earned, having 6 strikeouts and walking 2. Moves himself into 2nd place in the ABL in the strikeouts department with 41 of them. Now to lead things off will be Scooter Bynum now. Scooter, the center fielder for this team, has reached on an error his last time up by the second baseman Wood, and also has grounded out to second base. Takes a first pitch fastball and misses away for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Trent now working in game number 16, has been very reliable. 20 innings of work this year with a 1.8 earned run average, holding a record of 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's grounded to the right side. Caleb Wood chasing toward the right field side, and it gets into right field for a base hit. Scooter Bynum has his first base hit of the evening. And it comes to start the inning here off in the 7th inning. Trent Thompson in his work this year has allowed 16 runs, he's allowed 5 runs, 4 of them are striking out 18 and walking 5. He faces the Alaska Goldpanners here, and Renee Martinez at the top of the order. Runner on first base here. A 3-2 ball game. As the runner short lead on first base, and Renee Martinez is going to dig in. Here's a chopper in front of the mound. Looking to second for 1 is Trent Thompson. Not going to get another one, though. Out at second base is Bynum on the 1-6 put out there. Scooter Bynum a race there, and on board safely on the fielder's choice is Renee Martinez. He is aboard for the second time tonight. He had a base hit his first time up. We apologize to all of you listening out there who were cut off by the connectivity issues we had tonight. But we are back in at it here in Fairbanks in a 3-2 ball game. Trent Thompson on the hill. Runner on first base. And 1 man out. Throw over to first base, back safely goes Renee Martinez, who reached in on fielder's choice. Runner on first base here. 1 man out. 3-2 ball game for Trent Thompson. The infield a double play depth. The outfield shallow. Trent Thompson delivers the plate. It's a fastball with an ease for a called strike. The count now 0-1. Thompson coming back to the rubber. Coming set with it. Righty on righty matchup here, and J.D. Hearn here. Hearn singled and walked twice today, officially 1 for 1. Curveball in there for a called strike. 0-2 now. Moment ago is the 7th inning stretch, and that was brought to you by the proud ladies at the Cindy Heel Allstate Insurance Agency, located at mile 3 of the Palmer-Wasilla Highway in Midtown Estates, where you're in good hands, ours. Give us a call or stop by anytime. Cindy, Kelsey, Julie, and Sky are ready to be your trusted advisors. Go Miners. So Trent Thompson now with an 0-2 count. 1 man out. Now he delivers over to first base again. Back safely is Hearn. Hearn 2 stolen bases on this season. Would like to steal another one and put the tying run in scoring position. He does stand as that tying run should he come across the score here. J.D. Hearn, should he go yard here, would give the Goldpanners a lead. Trent Thompson trying to get the double play to get out of the inning, though. Here's the pitch. Chop foul that goes back to the screen. 0-2 again, the count. Miners trying to make their magic number down to 2. Could also be lower tonight with the Oilers and the Bucks taking on, or squaring off out in Kenai tonight. But the Bucks have taken a 7-0 lead over the Oilers in Game 1, the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 7-inning games there tonight, so that one shaping up to be over soon. Trent Thompson going to have a word with Tim Davis as they help clear off the baseball. I think he had problems with the baseball for a moment, but now he'll head back to the rubber. Not sure exactly what the exchange there was, but Thompson will come back to the rubber here. Activity in the Miners bullpen. That's Corbin Martin loosening. No activity for the moment with the Goldpanners. Outfield shallow and a runner on first base here. Curveball, got him looking. J.D. Hearn gets retired and strikeout here. The 7th time that this Goldpanners team has been retired on strikes tonight. First time for J.D. Hearn, the first time he's been retired.
First baseman Austin Bush.
And now with 2 men out here in the inning, it's Austin Bush, the first baseman, who has struck out twice tonight and grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. He bats with 2 men out, the tying run on first base. 3-2 ball game. The Miners are on top in the bottom of the 7th inning. Sun now going to peep through the clouds again. As Trent Thompson comes set from the stretch and delivers. Curveball runs up and in. 1-0 the count on Austin Bush.
Trent Thompson has come out throwing strikes here, Kyle. That was the first one that we've seen, the first ball that is in the first 6 pitches for Trent Thompson. He's been very efficient so far.
He's coming in pumping strikes, as Trent Thompson so far. Here's a pitch, and it's a beauty. It's a curveball that gets the outer edge for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Outfield backs up for Bush here. They're playing straight away, though. Infield going to play back in the infield and also straight away, despite Hunter Simmons holding the runner over at first base. And Rene Martinez, who reached on a fielder's choice a moment ago. Throw over to first base. Rene Martinez. Scooter Bynum led off the inning with a single. Rene Martinez grounded into a 1-6 fielder's choice and a strikeout looking of J.D. Hearn. That gets you caught up to where we are in the inning. 1-1 count on Austin Bush, 0 for 3 in the night. 3-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Miners are on top. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup had him way out in front. It's a 1-2 count now. Trent Thompson, a pitch away potentially of getting out of this inning without allowing a run and keeping the game right where it's at. Miners are looking to win their 5th game in as many games against this Goldpanners team this year. That'll be the final time these 2 teams will square off this year, assuming the Goldpanners don't make a run at the end of the year to get to the top of the World Series. Thompson comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss on another changeup. Had Bush way out in front. Back-to-back strikeouts in the inning after a leadoff base runner. And now we'll move to the top of the 8th inning. The Miners have a 3-2 lead. They look to add to it. Listen to Matsu Miners Baseball right here on the Matsu Miners Radio Network. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by human error? The Matsu Miners have joined the movement to spread the public's awareness to these dangerous natural disasters. Whatever your reason for lighting a fire is, always do so responsibly. For questions on burning in the Matsu area or to learn how to acquire a burn permit, call 907-761-6338 or visit www.forestry.alaska.gov. Because as Smokey Bear would say, only you can prevent wildfires. We're back with baseball here at Groudon Memorial Park in Fairbanks, Alaska. Kyle Howard and Kevin Peel here with you, and we enter the top of the 8th inning. Matt DiOrio, the man of the night for the Miners offensively, steps to the plate. Well, if you want to say the man of the night, I guess Chris Hall might be the only guy as well at the infield inside the park home run of the right center field gap and a base hit. But aside from that, How about a double and a triple from Diorio tonight? Also a fly out to left, 2 for 3 on the night is he, but Diorio's been solid at the plate all night long and looking to do more damage here in a 3-2 ball game as we enter the 8th. Diorio getting the start behind the plate tonight. Facing now the right here as he's swinging, hits one down the deep right field, giving chase toward the right field line. It's going to fall into the Miners bullpen. Diorio gives this one a ride as well. A.J. Franks back for his second inning of work here. A scoreless inning the last time he was out here. Franks comes set again against the lefty Diorio. Here's the pitch. Slider misses up and away. 1-1 the count now on Diorio. Matt from the left side of the plate, scooting in toward the plate now and swinging and fouling this one off to the left side. That's out of play. A foul ball or home run does damage to your car. Visit the folks at the Valley's locally owned and operated Napa Auto Parts. They're in Big Lake, Palmer, and Wasilla. Visit www.napaalaska.com. Diorio, who had his 8th double and 2nd triple the year earlier, bats with a 1-2 count. Flared off the end of the bat in shallow center field, but now coming in to make the catch out in left center field is Scooter Bynum. Bynum was playing very deep in center field off his bat after the ball got to the wall his last time up on the triple. But he was able to adjust enough out in center field with Scooter Bynum having a lot of speed out there. So now 1 man out in the inning. Diorio retired for the 2nd time tonight, and that brings up Niles Nygaard.
Yeah, Scooter Bynum that time taking no chances by playing deep in center field, and that one, if he wasn't careful, could have dropped in front of him. Just the way Diorio's finding spots right now.
Niles Nygaard, first pitch swinging, flies this one out to right center field. Under it and making the catch is Evan Castellato. 1 pitch, 1 out, or 1 pitch, 2 outs now, for the righty and A.J. Franks.
First baseman Hunter
First
Simmons.
2 men retired in the inning. That'll bring up Hunter Simmons. Simmons 0 for 3, looking for his first hit of the evening. Miners leading 3-2, trying to play add-on in the top of the 8th inning. A.J. Franks will come set and deliver. Submarine motion, missing outside for a ball on the slider. 1-0 the count. Activity now in the Goldpanners bullpen as well, as Corbin Martin continues to loosen the Miners bullpen. The 1-0 from Franks. Here's a delivery. Fastball in there in the inner edge for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're here at Groudon Memorial Park, the oldest outdoor baseball facility in the state of Alaska. This one's grounded to the shortstop to Malik Jones. Jones going to charge in on a little bit and fire over to first base in time. Hunter Simmons is retired for the 3rd out of the inning. Miners will head to the field out there to play defense in the 8th inning and try to keep the game right where it's at, a 3-2 ball game. They lead it. We'll come back with more Matsu Miners baseball in a moment. Listen to Matsu Miners baseball on the Matsu Miners Radio Network. Right-hander Corbin Martin assumes the hill as we move to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Corbin Martin has now assumed more of a setup role for this Miners team, setting up for Brick Paskowitz on most nights. A 3-2 ball game. He's in here to keep the game right where it's at. Now working in his 14th game this season. He has a 1-1 record with a 0.00 earned run average. One of the few guys in this league that has not allowed a run this year. He's worked 16 and 2/3 innings, allowing 9 hits, 2 runs, none of those earned. Walking 7 while striking out 22. A good 3-to-1 strikeout ratio. Martin really brings the heat on the hill, does he? That means the night is done for right-hander Trent Thompson, who does the job in relief, working a full inning, allowing a base hit, striking out 2 to keep the game right where it's at in a 3-2 ball game. Now leading things off for the Goldpanners will be Andrew Carrillo, the second baseman. He takes the first pitch fastball inside, and we're underway here in the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to Carrillo. Andrew today was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. That's the only time he's reached. He's also struck out swinging and grounded to the first baseman, Hunter Simmons. Fly ball hit down the right field line. That's getting out of play. 1-1 the count now on Carrillo. Corbin Martin, the big, tall righty. Also recruited to play football at Texas A&M, elected not to. This one slap foul back to the screen. 1-2 the count. Martin was a wide receiver in high school. Now a pitcher for the Matsu Miners and doing a fine job at that in the setup role. Here's the 1-2. Popped up down the right field line, giving chase toward the line now and making a catch in shallow right is Chris Hall. A quick out returned in here by Corbin Martin, as he's done much of this season. That'll bring up Austin O'Banion, of course, who had that big home run to left field that was long gone. That was back in the 6th inning. O'Banion also singled his first time up in the 2nd. That was his first hit as a Goldpanner, and then his second hit was a home run. And he hits this one deep into left field. Connor Wanhanen giving chase back to the warning track. Now he has it in his tracks and makes the catch. But boy, I tell you, Austin O'Banion has been giving the Miners a scare all night long. Had a home run his last time up, a base hit the time before that, and he gives this one a ride to deep left center field that Connor Wanhanen has to race back to track down.
Yeah, ball that was smoked off the bat. That one, though, a little bit more towards the left center field gap. It was a good thing because if that ball's down the line, it's probably gone again. So Austin O'Banion, welcome to the Alaska Baseball League. Really starting to pound the baseball now.
And a first pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count.
Looks like he likes this ballpark, too. But only 2 games left here for him after this one for the season.
Second pitch, a fastball missed outside 1-1, but for O'Banion, just his 3rd game playing with this team, but a good addition to this Goldpanners team nonetheless. Here's the 1-1. Curveball paints the outer edge for Corbin Martin, makes it a 1-2 count with 2 men out. The lefty, Evan Castellato at the plate. 0-2 on him. He's officially 0 for 2 in the night. So he slaps this one down the first base line and rolls down to the Miners bullpen. Miners bullpen actually closed here behind the fence, but about in the same location it would be at Herman Brothers Field, just with a little fence around it. The 1-2 pitch now from Corbin Martin. Here it is to Castellato. Check swing. Did he go around? No, says Tim Davis, the base umpire. 2-2 the count even now from Corbin Martin.
Matt DiOrio trying to sell it there. Was up from his crouch and starting to head towards the dugout, but just missed off the outside corner, and Castellato held off.
Fastball just missing outside to Castellato. Makes it a full count coming from Corbin Martin. Martin trying to retire the side in order here. He delivers a payoff pitch with 2 outs. Line drive hit down the left field line, but foul. That gets it into the parking lot out there. Same parking lot that the foul ball hit the car last night. Now we'll have another payoff pitch from Corbin Martin. The line and the delivery. Here's a payoff pitch. Change up, missing outside. So a long at bat by Castellato. He earns a walk. Now a 2-out base runner for the Goldpanners here, down by 1 run. He would be the tying run if he's able to score. Corbin Martin trying to get out of the inning here, though. The outfield going to slip slightly to the right side. Paskowitz going to move in a little bit in center field as well. Malik Jones is short Or up to the plate now, Casalato with a short lead at first. Curveball missing low to Malik Jones. 1-0 the count. Jones today is 0 for 3 officially. He's grounded out to second and third, and also the 3 unassisted his first time up as Hunter Simmons would race him to the bag to end the inning. That was back in the fourth. The 1-0 count from Corbin Martin is slapped to third. As a quick ball hit right to Niles Nygaard. He throws it easily across the bag. Stretching at first, though, to make the play is Hunter Simmons. Out at first is Malik Jones for out number 3. A scary play for a moment as Austin O'Banion hit the ball back to the warning track on a line. But Connor Wanhana would flag it down after that walk, but no damage done for the right-hander Corbin Martin. We move now to the top of the 9th inning. The Miners will try to play add-on for a final time here. They lead at 3-2. Listen to Matsu Miners Baseball on the Matsu Miners Radio Network. Decent crowd on hand tonight to watch the Miners and the Goldpanners for the two. Curveball missing away. 2-2 the count. What a big thing that would be for the Miners to be able to sweep this Goldpanners team a year after being swept in the top of the World Series by them. 2-2. And misses inside on a fastball. 3-2 the count now to Jack. The bottom of the 7th inning in Kenai. 7-0. The Bucks lead the Oilers. They'll be playing a doubleheader momentarily after that one finishes up. Here's a 3-2 to Jack Zellner. It's chopped to the first base side, and that'll roll over to the Miners' dugout. Tanner Nishioka getting the day off will come out of the dugout to go grab that one. But Zellner with a payoff pitch coming again. The outfield and infield both straight away. The outfield deep on him as well. Schreiber comes set, ready with the payoff pitch. Here it is. Chopped in front of the mound toward the first base side. Fielding and scooping underhand is the right-hander John Schreiber. Schreiber gets the out of Jack Zellner after a long at-bat. So now one man gone here in the inning. And that'll bring up Connor Wanhanen. Connor today is officially 0 for 3, looking for his first base hit. Interesting story about him, though, as we were talking to him earlier. His first start in high school as a quarterback, threw for 600 yards and 6 touchdowns in a game that his team would actually lose that night. We were talking earlier about his athleticism and his playing baseball. Just takes the first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Connor, a very good athlete, not only in baseball, but also on the football field. The 1-0 pitch, here it is. Chop to the right side, moving toward his left about 3 steps and making a play is Carrillo. Throw over to first base isn't in time. Retired again now is Wanhanen. 2 men out here in the 9th inning, and that'll bring up Caleb Wood. The Miners are able to hold on. This would be the final inning they would have to bat. They have a 3-2 lead, and the inning number 9.
Second baseman Caleb Wood.
Caleb Wood tonight has singled and come around to score back in the 5th. He was the first run of that inning. Of course, that was on the inside the park home run that was hit by Chris Hall. He takes a first pitch fastball away, 1-0 to him. Caleb contending Gonzaga. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Coming toward the infield grass now, making the play is Carrillo. He makes the catch to end the inning. So the Miners retired 1-2-3 in the 9th by Schreiber. We move to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Brick Paskowitz time. Listen to Matsu Miners Baseball, the Matsu Miners Radio Network. It's break time. The closer for the Matsu Miners also started the game in center field, which means Alex Caruso will check into the game in center field for him. But Brick Paskowitz now working in his 15th game this season, 17 innings pitched, holds a 2-0 record with 10 saves, the league leading 10 saves that is, a 1.05 earned run average, allowing just 2 runs this season. Both of those were earned, while striking out 8 and walking 10. Well, just 6 hits throughout the year as well. So Brick has been dominant on the hill as a closer. Has been successful in every attempt he's had this year on the mound for this Miners team. Now that it turns things over here to start the inning.
In the bottom of the 9th inning, Riley Roberts.
Riley Roberts will be the pinch hitter for the Alaska Goldpanners, pinch hitting for Seminares, the DH. Roberts trying to get a base hit to spark a rally. Chops one in front of the mound. Back to the pitcher, Paskowitz. He'll run to first base and now flip underhand for the out. Out number 1 here in Fairbanks in the 9th inning. 3-2, the Miners lead it.
Couldn't have asked for a better start there for your closer. Brick Paskowitz gets an easy tapper off the end of the bat. A nice fastball. It was on the outside corner. 1 gone there. Beats the attempted opportunity there to try and get higher percentages with the lefty against the righty. Paskowitz didn't pay off this time.
So now It'll be Scooter Bynum digging in. Scooter singled his last time up, also reached on an error. Takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Also would ground out to second first time up on the night. Would like a base hit here to start a rally. He takes a fastball down low for a ball, 1-1 to him. Scooter, when saying he choosing not to sign professionally, said, I love baseball, and the ultimate goal is to play at the highest level, and I feel like I can go farther in the sport of baseball by signing. He lines this one down the right field line right in front of Chris Hall. That's another base hit for him. Back-to-back base hits in as many at-bats. So with one man out, he'll bat here. And that'll be with Rene Martinez.
Now the kicker is that the winning run is at the plate. The runner on base now in Scooter Bynum, and he is a very dangerous base runner with his speed. So Miners got to watch out here.
You really have to watch Scooter Bynum, who does have tremendous speed. Bynum has 5 stolen bases on the year. His first pitch curveball by Brick Paskowitz, swing and a miss by Rene Martinez. He's officially 1 for 4 on the day. He's singled back in the 5th. Reached base twice, though. Also reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th. The infield moves into double play depth with 1 out here in the 9th inning. Scooter Bynum at first, being held on by Hunter Simmons. Here's the pitch. Chop to the left side. Nygaard going to bobble the ball. He's going to throw to first base. He had a play at second base, but with the bobble, had to go to first. He does get the out there, but that allows a potential tying run and Scooter Bynum to advance to second. Unfortunate break for the Miners. They do get the out. Still just 1 out to win this ball game.
Could have been a lot worse, though, Kyle, with the way that ball glanced off the glove of Nygaard. He was very, very patient, though. Didn't panic. Was able to recover quickly and then throw on to first to get Martinez, which was the big thing. You don't want 2 runners on and only 1 out still. So while the tying run is on second base, there is at least 2 outs facing a dangerous hitter, though.
He was able to adjust well, was Nygaard, despite the bobble at first, and get the out at first base and make the smart play. First pitch, a fastball taken inside to, as you mentioned, the dangerous hitter, and J.D. Hearn. Hearn has reached base 3 times tonight. It's officially 1 for 2 with 2 walks and a base hit, and has struck out looking his last time up. That was back in the 7th inning. Hearn, the right-handed hitting third baseman, digs in. They're going to try second base to pick off Scooter Bynum, and Brick Paskowitz picks off Scooter Bynum to end the ball game. What an unusual way to finish off a game. Save number 11 for Brick Paskowitz. Something I've honestly never seen as a pickoff to end a baseball game. The Miners hold a 3-2 ball game. Austin O'Banion made it scary back in the 6th inning when he took one over the left field wall to make it a 3-2 game. But after that, the Miners bullpen, as it's been all year long, is locked down, allowing no runs. And they take this one now. Their 29th win overall in the season. 29-8 are they now. And 26-7 in league play. Now their magic number down to just 2 ball games to clinch the top of the World Series at home this year. And obviously those 2 games going on tonight, the Bucs will appear to be winning game number 1, but another game tonight, if the Bucs were to drop that one, the Miners would have just have to win tomorrow night to clinch home field advantage on the top of the World Series, Kevin.
Yeah, and that would be very special for the Matsu Miners to do that. This is something that while we haven't seen them end the ball game on it, Brick Paskowitz has had big pickoffs in 9th innings before. This is why you go out and you practice those sorts of situations. They're designed plays, and that time they got the sign for it. Tyler Wolf came over. They caught Scooter Bynum looking a little bit there and not paying as much attention as he should have. But really, when you're trying to pick off a runner, you could not have had a better throw from Brick Paskowitz. Put it low and right to that glove of Wolf. All he had to do was make a quick snap tag, and Scooter Bynum was out there. So a big-time play, and the Miners wrap this one up here, 3-2, sweeping a season series. Again, the GM Pete Christopher a couple days ago, he said this is something that doesn't seem like the Miners have had a lot of luck here over the years, but they come in and they beat an Alaska Goldpanners team 3 games in a row here at Groudon Memorial Park and sweep the season series from them. Very special past couple nights for the Matsu Miners to come into this historic park and achieve what they've been able to do, Kyle.
It's been very impressive. Again, they said it was a GM P. Christopher said it was a tough place to play for the Miners. He said if they were able to get 3 wins here, he'd be very happy with it. Well, he's going to be very happy tonight. The Miners do get 3 wins here. They get the 2 wins back at home last month. So now take the full 5 games from the Goldpanners of the season. 5-0, perfect against a team that swept them in the top of the World Series a year ago. They do it in an odd fashion tonight. A couple of home runs hit, 1 for each team tonight, and 1 unconventional style from Chris Hall tonight. Chris Hall hitting an inside the park home run that really gave the Miners a lead. That would be the biggest play in this ball game at the point. The ball would be hit to the right center field gap. Scooter Bynum let it skip under his glove. He would go all the way to the wall, and Chris Hall used his legs to get around the base pass and would come around to drive in 2 runs in the play, which would be the difference in this one. At the time, a 1-1 ball game made it a 3-1 ball game. And Austin O'Bania would put it over the left field wall to make it a 3-2 ball game. But after that, again, the Miners bullpen dominant. And Rick Paskowitz getting another save here. Not a bad performance, though, for Torsen here on the hill. Kept the Miners only to 3 runs tonight, which is a tough thing to do in a good lineup like the Miners have, especially with the wind blowing out to right field and a heavy left-handed hitting lineup they've had for most of the year. But Torsen, very good tonight. But Kevin, the Miners are going to take on the Chinooks tomorrow. They've got now a situation where they've already locked up the division, but they still have to play the Chinooks tomorrow and a chance to lock up the division. What do they look for tomorrow against the Chinooks team? They've played well against this year tomorrow, but not looking to go into a trap game.
Well, this is a team that's going to be tired going back. I mean, we've got to make the about 7-hour drive back home now as a team, and going to be getting in late. And it's starting to get to that grind type of the year, trying to get to the end. Fortunately, the Miners in very good shape, though, right now in that spot. But when you look at it, I mean, it is going to be a tough game. Chinooks have had some issues against the Pilots, though, the past couple days. So that's a Chinooks team that's really starting to struggle. But the Miners have had a lot of success against them this year, only lost twice, and they look to close out their last 2 games of the season against the Chinooks very strongly, starting Friday nights, which is tomorrow. So we'll see how they fare, Kyle.
And it was another outstanding performance by the Miners. They make the 7-hour trip up to Fairbanks, and they take all 3 from the Goldpanners. Tonight they won it on 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Miners. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Goldpanners either. So the Miners able to get out of here with another victory tonight. They're 29th of the year. They look for win number 30 tomorrow night. We'll be on air at 6 o'clock, or starting with 5:45 in the Napa Auto Parts pregame show. Join Kevin Peel and I for that. But for tonight, go and give you the final lines. As Zach Warren gets his 4th win of the year. He's 4-1 of the year. The last hung on Alex Torsen. He's 0-3 now. Rick Paskowitz getting his 11th save in as many opportunities. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Sorry about all the technical difficulties we had. We appreciate your listenership out there. Thanks for listening as the Miners again get their 29th win. Thanks for tuning in to Matsu Miners Baseball as we sign off tonight. For Kevin Peel, I'm Kyle Howard. Have a great night out there.